Hey guys, Coach Tom here. One of my favorite combinations, Estima Lock and a Gable grip toe hold. Let's check it out. Hey guys, Coach Tom. I'm here with Guy. We're gonna have a look at a favorite just leg lock combination of mine. I think this is really fun because it lets you kind of play, especially if you have people that have lower leg locking skills than you per se. You can kind of go easy on them and transition from one to the other without hurting them and developing your leg attacks. So let's just have a look at two killer submissions. Both of these are like submissions that doesn't matter if you're flexible and stuff. These are going to injure you, so please be careful. But then also, because of that awesome thing that I just said of how dangerous they are, that's what makes them awesome. So let's just make sure we learn these for if someone's much bigger than you or it's an important competition and these are allowed, you're going to be able to hit this. But this should be IBJJF legal only, brown belt and above. So if I'm in Guy's guard, one of the most underappreciated attacks, I think, in Jiu-Jitsu, although certainly in the last few years has increased in its notoriety, is having a look at the Estima Lock. So the Estima Lock comes into fruition by basically someone sort of side kicking you in the navel, in the belly. We can put his foot there. If it's in the hip or something, we can quickly bump it up and push our belly into it, okay? If I'm fighting here and stuff, I can just bring it in, okay? Now, once I've got the edge of this foot in my belly, I want to make sure I squeeze it in tight with my right arm. So your right arm is going to look like the foot. People get confused of which way to do this, but if it doesn't look like a foot, my elbow kind of looks like a heel, my fingers kind of look like toes. So it's always the way that looks like it matches. Now what I want to do is I want to start bending this foot here. Okay, this is not a plantar flexion foot lock, all right? So once I have him here, I'm going to then just lock everything really tight. Now, to make this lock work, I would want to start bringing his toes through to his hips. I can do that kind of nice or kind of not nice. But at the end of the day, I want a bent leg and I want to take his toes in towards his butt here, right? And it's a real easy lock. You can kind of do it in place and just bend, but I prefer to take those toes as I row. That's more like a toe hold. But he can kind of kick that side kick out. So instead of the toes going in this way, he's going to kick out. If you don't get this lock tight, that can happen a lot. And although you can pass, if you want to leg lock the guy, it's kind of cool to know how. So once I'm here and I'm trying to take those toes in, if he want to kicks out, I'm going to replace my grip from this grip to this grip here. And now I'm going to take his toes towards his butt this way. It's very tight, okay? If you want a different grip than the Gable, you can go 2 hands on the toe, although I personally prefer the Gable, just it gives you incredible leverage. But personally, guys, I never do it here. I always put my body on the heel, and now I take that toe. But to defend this, he takes his knee back towards his chest. Here, and now I'm back in my Estima Lock. If he wants to kick out, here. If he wants to go back, here. Now, this is nothing new. These two attacks are both really good attacks. They both will attack both the foot itself as well as the knee ligaments, all right? So kind of rough on your partner. But because of the leverage here, they're very efficient. If you learn to combine them, the defensive one is an opportunity to go for the other and vice versa. So you shouldn't have to go back and forth too much because these are pretty serious to play with. But having both, you're almost certainly going to find a submission. If you find yourself in one of these, you've now got another one to back yourself up. So again, I'm passing a guard, and either I've put his foot here or he's put his foot here. It happens. Right hand under, and I want to fold it in. Here. Now, I could step around here and take his toes towards his butt. However, if I'm trying to do that and he kicks out, I want to get to this grip. But make sure you put your chest on the heel and then take those toes in. If he wants to go back, Estima Lock, back, Gable toe hold. Okay? So there you have it, guys. A real simple combination, but remember, this is only legal at brown belt and above. And just make sure when you do leg locks that you don't injure anybody. You know, jiu-jitsu is a wicked sport. And when you compete to kill. But when you're practicing, you try to be nice. He's way nicer than me. I'm not as nice as him, but try to be as nice as that guy. Take care, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you loved it. For more free videos, click here. And if you'd like to get our free Footlock Masterclass, please click here. And if you'd like to help support me so I can help bring you high-level jiu-jitsu for free every day, please click here. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time.